Half Sword just updated to its 6.1 release. It comes with massive optimization, new combat techniques, more armor customizations, and an expanded free mode. Some of the combat changes are reverse gripping, so now we can switch how our grip is held, holding down the swap key being X, and make sure we wear gloves because we may cut ourselves. There's an alternative stance reworked with the alt thrust. I don't normally use that because it just doesn't really work for me very well. Might be a skill issue. But we can now rotate our weapon horizontally to the ground. And this particular change was inspired by the mod Art of Combat by Sheen Carter 76. We now also have stronger wrists. Yeah, the wrists were a problem, so let's see if that even has any effect on anything. And they'll keep exploring different changes that feel more close to the ultimate medieval combat simulator. Performance changes includes active ragdoll total overhaul. There's not really any specifics on what the changes are other than changes. Personally, I'm going to check if the new foliage assets actually do anything for the forest. What about the slums? I still lag out on the slums. General asset optimizations. Remove things that worked badly and replace them with stuff that works better. Okay, so like, oh look, there's a stool here, but there's a less poly stool, so we're going to use the less poly stool because who the hell actually sees that? That makes sense. We slowly but surely optimized our stuff. Step by step, we'll make this game run on toasters. Doubt. Massive doubt. No way. We got armor. New armor materials. So like we had with weapons, we could change the metal and color of certain parts. We can now do that with armor. Well, that's freaking awesome. Different metals allow different protections and restrictions your movement less. So it just like double ups. You can dye your fabric of your garments in any medieval color. So we finally got purple. Heck yeah. Equipment affects mobility, made characters faster and more nimble in general, but heavy equipment will affect that. The heavier you are, the heavier the movements feel. Your physical strength makes you more lighter, or makes you move more lightly in armor. Only in armor. So is that only in armor, or is that, well, we'll find out. A bunch more axes were added to the game, and we can make our own. Armor protection rebalance. Refine the math for armor protection. It should be harder to one-shot a fully armored knight now. That's good. That's good. Because, wait, so the armor protection rebalance, does that just mean they turn down blunt, rigging, and skinning? Gradually refining how our armor looks in motion. Armor in particular looks much better and has less clipping thanks to our new hire Danny. We also have lots of new and ready assets for armor and weapons awaiting implementation, so we will be able to give you new tools to play with soon. Ooh, they already have a backload. I can't wait for the work in progress to kick back in. And they gave pretty much everything you would want out of the free mode. We can now choose new maps, with the new map being added, the pit. The pit, this is literally what I've been wanting this entire time, is the pit. Basically a yard map with a hole in the center. Yeah, that's literally all I wanted. So I can kick people in there and yell Sparta. We now have the bridge fight scenario for the pit and slums. The slums, I hope they did something to it because it doesn't really say in the material other than new foliage assets, but they specifically made it say that you will feel it in the forest map and not the slums. Better AI. AI is more responsive and aggressive now. Next, they will learn how to fight in groups. Oh, that's cool. So we're bringing back the Bahurt. That'd be dope. Also, the aggression level is definitely noticed if you jump back into the demo and try and fight those willies. Those willies feel like they're out for blood. These willies do not. They've missed their first shot most of the time, and it's just sad. We have a lot of planned in the future, and there will be more changes to the overarching gameplay loop soon. Fight well. You could just add in the gauntlet as a secondary game mode, and I would probably change the overarching gameplay loop. But that's just my suggestion. What do I know? I'm not affiliated. Anywho, I'm stoked to see the new changes. I can't wait to see you guys in the game, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day.